In a previous video I did in this playlist, I showed you how to add a Windows 10 computer to a domain, and it works the same way for a server. However, sometimes we need to remove our computers from a domain because we're going to change domains or we've got some other problem. So we need to go into Control Panel. So I'm going to go down to my search box and type in Control Panel and click on that app. And then I'm going to click on System. In System, you can see that my computer is a member of the domain techpub.us. So I'll click on Change Settings. And then under the Computer Name tab, I'll click on the Change button. And there's my membership to the domain. So now I'm going to change that from the domain into Workgroup. Now, by default, the name for Workgroup is Workgroup, so there's not a lot of thought put into that. I'll just click OK and click OK. And it says, welcome to Workgroup. Now, sometimes you get prompted for the username and password for the Active Directory domain administrator, and you can type that in. But I've found even if you just type in any bogus information, it'll still let you drop back into a workgroup. After this, it's going to say you've got to restart. But I'm going to say restart later because there's still one more thing we want to do, and that is we want to go in and reset or make sure that we have the password for the administrator for the computer. Otherwise, after you restart, you won't be able to log back in. So I'm going to click on the Start button and choose the Settings icon. And then I'm going to click on the Accounts icon. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look for a user that has administrator access. So we can see that I've only got the one user, and it is the administrator. It has administrator access, which is great. So I'm going to click on Family and Other Users, and now it shows me the actual name of that administrator account, which is called just the letter X. We also see a couple other local accounts. Now these don't really help us because we're going to need to log in as the administrator after we reboot if we want to make any changes. So now I'm going to go back into my control panel and click on all control panel items. And once I'm in there, I'll click on my administrative tools. And then I'll click on computer management. On computer management, it allows me to change my password for a user other than myself. If I just needed to change my own password, I could do Control-Alt-Delete and click on Change Password. But I need to change for the local administrator after I reboot. So I'll click on Local Users and Groups, double-click on Users, and there's my letter X. So knowing from the previous screen, my administrator account is not called administrator. And the reason I know that is because in the system settings, it told me that my administrator was the letter X. Also, we can see the administrator account has an arrow pointing down. So that means that it's disabled. So we don't even need to use that one. So now I'll right click on my letter X, which is my administrator account, click Proceed, and I'll type in a password. And that password will be the one I use when I log back in locally into my computer. Now I can safely restart my computer and know my username and password as the administrator without being worried about being locked out. So I'll restart now. So now I'm logging in as my administrator called the letter X. And I'm using the password I just used to reset. Now, the first time you log in, you might notice it may take longer to log in than logging into the domain because it's got to set up a whole bunch of icons and things like that. So that is how you remove a Windows 10 or a Windows Server computer from an Active Directory domain and log back in as the local administrator.